Hello. Happy Wellness Wellbeing Wednesday, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. How are you guys doing today? I am super excited. My hair's kind of going a little bit cuckoo over here, but I am super excited to be here. Excited to share wellness tips with you on this Wellness Wellbeing Wednesday. And I'm committed to come to you round about the 2:30 hour every Wednesday, Central Standard Time here in the United States of America to bring you wellness tips, answer questions, and just be here for you, however it is that you need. We are in the month of November. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, and we have been discussing the series from Dr. Rosenberg's book, Nonviolent Communication, with the series of Embracing Grace with Positivity of the Nonviolent Communication. And this is actually part 3 today as we take a moment to be thankful. Be thankful for our breath and know that there is so much that we can look at in positivity with so much chaos going on in our world, but just finding a moment to be grateful. With that gratitude and being able to give back to others and what we can be thankful for, we're going to be discussing emotions of expressing anger fully to better understand that nonviolent communication, which is part 2 from last week. And I wanted to really just tie that in because there are a lot of emotions sometimes that go on with the holidays. While it's a great time to be thankful, to be happy, some people it is a sad time because they've lost their loved ones or whatever it might be. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Michelle Maynard MacArthur. I am your hospitality health and wellness strategist that is here to help guide you through that positive process for change with a lean, holistic, healing approach from the inside out. And that lean stands for lifestyle, exercise, attitude, and nutrition, while taking and showing you to those top luxury wellness destinations all over the world. First and foremost, I want to share with you my why. I am hoping that the wind out there does not deviate from bringing the message. I know that I won't be able to come outside much longer as the weather is going to start getting colder, and it's going to prevent me from being grounded in a wonderful grace place. But I want to share with you not just my purpose and my passion, but that why, and that is being a survivor of a progressive, degenerative neuromuscular disorder, along with depression for over 30 years now. I get to stand here today, alive, breathing, with my voice to share these wellness tips with you. So you may notice some uncomfortable pauses, some strange ums, twitches, whatever that might be that you see on a neurological side. I just ask that you bear with me and give grace, knowing that I typically always get back on track, and I am just honored that you're giving me this space to share that with you. I am a believer. I'm a mother, an advocate, an educator, and a speaker, world-class traveler, and I have a special place in my heart for those with unique differing abilities. So it is about making space and room at the table for everyone, which is why I love coming to you and sharing these. MacArthur Accommodations is bringing you these tips today, and we are a hospitality, health and wellness coaching and consulting advisement company that specializes in overall optimal health and wellness worldwide, with those innovations to reflect, recharge, and renew yourself one step at a time. We are devoted to you executives to help you improve your own health and well-being while finding that perfect mind, body, and soul balance between self-care, family, work, and play. So today, the wellness tips, as I mentioned, are about our emotions and embracing that, the emotions of expressing anger to better understand nonviolent communication, which sometimes you will hear me referred to as NVC. That's the acronym for nonviolent communications, inspired from the amazing Dr. Marshall Rosenberg's book. So you can go to our website if you ever have any questions, follow us on this Facebook page, or just reach out to me. You can just message me, and we are here at your service. So the 5 pointers today with embracing and expressing anger as an emotion and finding that positivity with better understanding is: number one, focusing on positive reactions, those positive reactions on how anger is affecting us today in real life. There's so many controversial topics that separate and divide families, friendships, loved ones. Are you vaccinated? Are you not vaccinated? Politics, culture, religion. There's so much diversity, just to name a few things, that just separate us from each other, creating anger. And that space of anger, I want to talk about and use that in a positive way. How do we translate someone's anger or even our own anger into feelings and needs? We talked about those feelings and needs last week. Are you scared? Are you worried? Are you hurt? Are you frustrated? Have we offended someone? Or are we offended? Somebody else offended us. Take a moment to reflect on this with love and compassion. For me, I would like to take this opportunity just to reach out to anyone whom I may have hurt or offended, because we all can do that sometimes. And I want to truly say that I'm sorry, and I hope that you forgive me. Whether we have communicated or not, or I may not even know, I want you to know that I am truly sorry. And I hope you know that I love and appreciate you and I value you. So take a moment to go within yourself and just see, is that something that we've been offended by someone, or we've offended someone? Because we never want to hurt another person. And that's where anger kind of resides, in that hurt. And that's something that's really, really so important. That's why it's tip number one. Tip number two is misunderstandings and misjudgment or misjudging. Are we getting and giving fair treatment to each other and fully understanding one another and what one another is all about, who we are? Instead of resisting and punishing ourselves or others consciously, are we offering reassurance with gratitude? We are in gratitude season, in the season of Thanksgiving. Are we offering reassurance instead of resisting them, instead of punishing? Pausing to listen and hear what is said. We can listen a lot, we can hear. Are we fully understanding what the words and the emotion and the feelings are being spoken? Not everyone's cognitive parts process the same way. Take that into consideration. Sometimes a person may speak backwards. Sometimes a person may say something that you're not quite understanding that seems odd. Just take a moment. I do that because I am so number one for talking backwards, and I apologize all the time for doing that, but that's just how my cognitive part is. So take a moment, pause, listen, and truly understand the feelings and the emotions and the words that are coming out. Here comes my third one. This is going to be fun for you today, is balancing and grounding ourselves while observing. If we step in, or we know we are about to step into an uncomfortable situation, uncertainties, or you can feel the tension, Embrace the emotion, whatever that uneasiness is. Take a moment to ground yourself, like I love doing every Wednesday with you guys. So allow me to share a wonderful way. I'm going to bring the camera down and we're going to talk about that. Hopefully you can see. Just simply, some of us come through and we ground ourselves and balance. Balancing ourselves by just putting this right here with our foot at our ankle and doing this on both sides. If you're a little bit more venturous, come up to your knee. Be careful and not put too much pressure on your knee because that can cause some damage, especially if you have some knee issues. Or come up, or even my favorite is to come through here and do, woo, and doing it on the next side. You don't have anything to hold on to, but you just come through and you balance yourself and breathe. Taking a moment to ground yourself. Acknowledge your triggers. Acknowledge those triggers and be prepared with your own toolkit. There's a lot of resources out there to get your own toolkit of how you handle that uncomfortableness, that tension with your going into families, family time, and there's that friction, non-vaccinated, vaccinated, politics, religion, whatever that friction might be between you and another person. Don't allow anger to go through. Embrace that emotion. Tip number 4 for you today is take your time. Practice translating each judgment into an unmet need. It is awkward to deviate from our own habitual behavior. To consciously, intentionally live life in harmony with our own values. So take a moment to really understand that and know that we didn't get these behaviors just overnight. We developed them through years, depending on how old we are. Judging and blaming have become second nature to us. So proceed slowly, thinking carefully as you step into those moments and you're embracing that emotion of anger. But do embrace it, do live through it, because there is positivity in the emotion of anger. It gives you energy if you do it in a positive and healthy way. And if you are having anger issues, there's some great places that have that anger management courses that will help you walk through that. And I'm happy to let you know that there are wonderful ones all around the world for you for that. So reach out to those resources or let us know if you need help on that. And then finally, tip number 5 for you today is remember the 4 steps to expressing anger that I talked about last week, and I really felt it was important to kind of go back over again. Stop and breathe. 3 breaths in, 3 breaths out. Stop and breathe before entering into that. Identify our judgment thoughts. Take observation of what those judgment thoughts are that we're having. Connect with our own needs. Make sure that your needs are being met. Most of the time, that's where friction and resistance comes from on that. Expressing our feelings and our own unmet needs. Express those. Our emotions reside in the liver, in the Chinese medicine side, which is why I wanted to show you the balancing part so you can get in alignment where your hips are. It's great around where the liver is for the emotions. So these are my 5 wellness tips for you today in expressing anger fully to better understand that nonviolent communication. I do hope that it has brought you great value. Please like, comment, share. Come join our immunity community. You can go to www.immunityforlife.net. The link is below. You're happy to just click on that, subscribe to this immunity community, and allow us to be there for you. We've got great tips, great specials, lots of freebies, and would just be honored to have you join and come be a part. If there's something that you would like to hear us talk about or something you didn't like, just send me a message, comment below so that we can interact and I can answer any questions. And don't forget, we've got some great workshops coming up. I'm really excited about that. Or if you are just looking for us to come and speak to your executives, your leaders, to any of your organizations on helping you to be healthy, helping you to have that lean approach with lifestyle, exercise, attitude, and nutrition, or if you want to combat any negativities, burnout, stress, you're trying to really deal with anxiety, whatever that might be that you need, we are here at your service. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm wishing you each a beautiful and blessed Thanksgiving holiday, and may you have a beautiful, brilliant day. Thank you so much. God bless you. Bye-bye.